Do you get when you have a fragrance and a sticker machine together? No, this isn't a joke. Genuinely, this is actually a real question. Will you get a quiz? Yes, we are going to do a fragrance quiz today involving obviously a fragrance and a child sticker machine. Are you ready? So yes, hello there. As you can probably tell by the reflection on my glasses, I'm sitting by my computer because today we are doing another fragrance quiz. And this one's definitely going to be a bit more of a fragrance type quiz today. But why have I got a sticker machine? Well, yes, I bought this recently. It was a bit of a Black Friday deal from Argos. You may have seen, obviously, recently I bought some sea monkeys, I bought some bath bombs, and I also bought this. And I wasn't planning to use it for fragrance quizzes. I was planning to hopefully seal envelopes for Christmas cards rather than lick the envelope. But I am going to use it today for a quiz. And essentially this quiz is going to be quite simple. I'm going to basically name a brand. So there's going to be 10 little questions. Within that brand, let's say Davidoff, for example, you're going to get a description of one of their fragrances and you'll have three options. You have to work out which one that description is of. So let's say it's cool water wave, cool water intense. Which one is that description, fragrance description describing? And we're going to have a guess. So you can have a good guess with this, even if you're not sure what the answer is. And essentially, I'm going to put the answer. It's going to roll out of the back here. And I'm going to say reveal what it is. So yes, you'll see the answer come out the sticker machine. I'll stick it on my top so you can keep on track with all the answers that have gone through. Does it make sense? Probably not, but we'll do a practice one and then we'll get into the proper quiz. So are you ready? You might want your notepad at the ready, but make sure you're listening because that's the important bit. Okay, so we're going to do Lush body sprays just for this practice round because I know Lush body sprays probably aren't as well known to the general people if you're watching this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read the clue. The three potential Lush fragrances that it can be is Lush Zesty, Lush Rose Jam, or Lush Sticky Day. So I'm going to read the clue for you now. This scent is sweet, indulgent, and cozy, like a warm dessert in a jar. It opens with a rich caramel-like sweetness rounded out by sugary and slightly vanilla notes. It's comforting, gourmand, and instantly makes you think of treats and baked goodies rather than floral or citrus freshness. So is that Lush Zesty, Lush Rose Jam, or Lush Sticky Dates? Have a guess now. Okay, are you ready for the answer? It's going to come out of the sticker machine. Apologies, this doesn't make the best noise in the world. There is. The answer was Lush Sticky Dates. It's a little bit wonky, that, isn't it? Anyway, hopefully that film's gone through a little bit better, and now we're going to get on to the quiz. So I hope that made sense. Are you ready? Doesn't that look great? Okay then, so the official quiz now. The brand we are talking about here in the description will be from Versace, and the three Versace fragrances are Versace Eros, Versace Dreamer, or Versace Blue Jeans. So I hope you know these ones, but you're hopefully going to get it from the description anyway, even if you're unsure. So the clue, the scent opens with a smooth, slightly powdery tobacco note mixed with aromatic florals. It feels dreamy, nostalgic, and a bit hazy, almost like a warm evening breeze. As it dries down, it becomes softer, sweeter, and more intimate, without the loud freshness or sweetness that many modern Versace fragrances have. It's unique, calming, and very recognizable once you've smelled it. So is that Versace Eros, Versace Dreamer, or Versace Blue Jeans? Time to have a guess. Okay, are you ready? I hope you listened very carefully there, because there was quite a big clue in that. So, twisting it. And the answer was dun, 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 Versace Dreamer. My handwriting's terrible, isn't it? Anyway, on to the next one. Okay, so the second one now is Prada. And the three Prada fragrances are Prada L'Homme, Prada Carbon, and Prada Amber Homme. And here is your fragrance clue. This fragrance is clean, soft, and subtly elegant, built around a soapy iris note that feels smooth and refined. It gives off a fresh, pressed, almost luxurious fabric vibe, light, professional, and effortlessly classy. That was a bit of a tongue twister. As it dries down, it stays gentle and powdery rather than sweet or loud. It's the definition of a clean gentleman scent. So is that Prada L'Homme, Prada Carbon, or Prada Amber Homme? Oh, going the wrong way. Prada L'Homme. Well done to those of you who got that right. It's the iris there. It's very much well known for that iris lipsticky vibe sort of smell. And yeah, it's a fragrance I've never owned, but it definitely needs to be on my to own list. Well done to those that got that one right. On to the third one. I'm just going to leave the film in and just do the phrases as we go along. Otherwise, it's going to become a little bit of a mess on here. So the next one is Paco Rabanne, and the three phrases are Paco Rabanne Pour Homme, Paco Rabanne 1 Million, and Paco Rabanne Invictus, so three very well-known scents. But let's give you the clue, let's give you the fragrance description. This fragrance is loud, sweet, and immediately attention-grabbing, opens with a spicy, fruity sweetness that feels warm and slightly gourmand, then settles into a rich, syrupy, amber leather vibe. It's bold, youthful, and made to stand out, often associated with nightlife, confidence, and a bit of flashiness. So is that Paco Rabanne Pour Homme, Paco Rabanne 1 Million, or Paco Rabanne Invictus? Here we go. Love pink, by the way. Oh, I keep turning it the wrong way, don't I? No. Here it comes. Where's my bad handwriting? There it is. The answer was... You can't read that, can you? It says 1 million. So well done to those of you that got that one right. I think the youthfulness there and the sort of syrupy amber certainly gave that one away a little bit. So yeah, well done if you did get that and you've had that scent. The next one is Davidoff. I mentioned Davidoff earlier, but it's not all flankers. So this one here is Davidoff Zino, Davidoff Cool Water, and Davidoff Hot Water. And here's the clue. So which one is that fragrance? Which is the one that's coming from this? This scent is a dark, rich, old school, masculine fragrance. Opens with aromatic herbs and florals, then quickly moves into a warm mix of patchouli, woods, and subtle sweetness. It feels elegant, slightly mysterious, and very classic. Nothing fresh, aquatic about it. Think deep vintage charm rather than modern sporty freshness. So is that Zino, Cool Water, or Hot Water? It's so hard to write in this sticker machine because it's, yeah, you're not meant to do it like this. I'm doing it the wrong way. Anyway, you probably saw the answer then. Come on. It's there at the bottom. Davidoff Zino. So yeah, again, I think where it said nothing fresh aquatic about it, that probably gave that one away a little bit. Obviously, Cool Water, very much a fresh aquatic. And yeah, to be honest with you, I think Hot Water's more of a citrus-based fragrance. This one, Zino, I've smelled it once before. Very old school, very dark. But it's got that retro vibe that I still appreciate anyway. And hopefully, if you have tried that one, or you haven't, maybe give it a try this Christmas. Okay, then, the next one, everyone's favourite fragrance brand. Dupe. Dupe Homme, Dupe Wow, or Dupe Jump? Which one is this description of? This fragrance is loud, sweet, and instantly recognisable. It opens with a bold blast of cinnamon and sugary florals, creating a neon sweet scent that's warm, playful, and a bit seductive. As it dries down, it becomes creamier and even sweeter, with a lingering powdery warmth that lasts for hours. It's a legendary nighttime statement scent. Is that Dupe Jump, Dupe Wow, or Dupe Homme? I think you probably got this one, didn't you? Can you see the answer underneath? It's, of course, Dupe Homme, which I thought I had in front of me, but it's obviously hiding in the bottom of my drawers at the moment. It is a statement scent, but I don't know if it's a statement scent that people really want to wear. I still personally love it. I don't care that people recognise it. I'm going to buy it again and again. I don't care if it's a synthetic mess. Those of you that wear Dupe, be brave, be confident with it, because I still think it's a classic and there's a reason it's still around now. So well done to those of you who got that right. We'll go on to the next one. Probably one of my favourite fragrance houses. Certainly in terms of car fragrance houses, I think this is absolutely number one. Bentley. Three fragrances here. Bentley for Men Absolute, Bentley for Men Intense, or Bentley Silver Lake. Which one is this describing? This fragrance is a powerful, dark, and resinous scent. It opens with spicy, woody notes that immediately feel rich and luxurious. As it develops, it becomes very deep and dry, full of incense, oud-like woods, and a smoky character. It's bold, elegant, and far more mysterious than the fresher or boozier options in the lineup. So I'll read that again. Far more mysterious than the fresher or boozier options in this lineup. Think luxury leather seats in a dimly lit lounge. Is that Bentley for Men Absolute, Bentley for Men Intense, or Bentley Silver Lake? Look how long this is getting. Right. It's getting very difficult to twist it. But the answer was Bentley Absolute. So well done to those who've got that right. I think the big important bit, which I did repeat there, obviously fresher Bentley Silver Lake, a freshy type fragrance. Not had that one, but I know it's definitely got some citrus in it. And bougier, obviously, if you know Bentley for Men Intense, that bougie rum note is super prominent. So it left only one really, and it's a very, very strong woodsy fragrance, dry woods. Bentley for Men Absolute, great fragrance. Got a bit of a Coca-Cola vibe, I think. And yeah, if you haven't tried that one, please do, because I think it gets a little bit underrated, a little bit overshadowed by Bentley for Men Intense, but I think it's up there with that one. Okay then, and the next brand is probably one of my all-time favourite brands. I always speak so highly of them. I think they've got some of the best fragrances out there. Hermes. So the three fragrances here, Hermes H24, the original Terre d'Hermes, and Hermes Eau de Rhubarbe Écarlate, which is a very nice rhubarb opening, very fruity fragrance. I've reviewed that one. If you haven't seen my fitness fragrance review of that one, please check it out, because that's a really top scent. I think a lot of you will like that one. But what is this fragrance that they're talking about here? This fragrance has a crisp green freshness that feels modern and energetic. It opens with bright, slightly metallic notes that are sharp but clean, then develops into a smooth, woody, ambery base. It's airy, futuristic, giving off a tech meets nature vibe, versatile, stylish, and subtle yet distinctive. Is that Hermes H24, the original Terre d'Hermes, or Hermes Eau de Rhubarbe Écarlate? Good luck. Has anyone ever done this with a sticker machine before? Of course they haven't. Why would I do that? This is what goes through my mind at like 11 o'clock at night when I'm going to bed. You don't want to hear me waffling on though. What was the answer? It was H24. So yes, fragrance I haven't owned, one that I'm desperate to get, actually. Really desperate to get this one. Some people really don't like this one. I think some people have said it smells like bins and stuff. It doesn't. It's a really nice scent, very uplifting, definitely got that metallic vibe. And I think those of you that do try that one will appreciate it. So yeah, Hermes H24. I'm going on to Creed now. The Creed, three fragrances here, three very iconic ones. Creed Aventus, probably one of the most well-known, certainly expensive scents on the market. Everyone wants to try that one. Very rarely you go to a shop and the test is not empty. Virgin Island Water and Green Irish Tweed. So here's the clue. This fragrance opens with a bright tropical citrus vibe, immediately evoking sun, sea, and a gentle ocean breeze. It has a light, airy sweetness with hints of coconut and subtle florals, giving it a relaxed, vacation-ready feel. It's casual, refreshing, and perfect for warm, sunny days. I think this one's a bit trickier. Good luck. Apologies, I didn't actually repeat the sort of three fragrances, did I? Creed Aventus, Virgin Island Water, and Green Irish Tweed. Which one was the answer to that? I didn't know this one. I must admit, I've not tried enough Creeds, but I knew it wasn't Green Irish Tweed because I believe that's one that smells a little bit like Davidoff Cool Water. And obviously that's not floral. But the answer was... This is the slowest way to reveal an answer, isn't it? I've got the sticker stuck to me now. Virgin Island Water. There we go. Well done to those of you that know that fragrance. Is it one that you recommend? Is it one that I should get a clone of? Because it does sound quite a nice, relaxing, easy to wear scent that's pretty unisex and pretty classy. So yeah, let me know if you've tried that one in the comments below. Right, well this is one where I've actually not owned any of the fragrances, or to be honest, smelt them. So again, if you know these ones, let me know. Good luck though if you know the answer to this one. It's Lalique Lime, Lalique White in Black, or Lalique Insoumis, I believe is how you pronounce it. This is the fragrance clue for it. This fragrance is bold, warm, and unmistakably masculine. It opens with rich spices and a strong citrus top, quickly ascending into a deep resinous heart with leather and woods. It feels powerful and confident, designed to leave a strong, long-lasting impression. This think of elegant mixed with raw strength. Bit of a clue there. Elegance mixed with raw strength. Is that Lalique Lion, Lalique White in Black, or Lalique Insoumis? Are we ready? Come on, answer. I'm looking at my phone to get it. And there it is. It was Lion. Lalique Lion. I think the raw strength was a bit of a clue there as well. Quite an old school scent, this one. I've owned Lalique Homage Alon, which is like this rosy type scent. Wasn't overly a big fan of it. This feels like, again, a little bit of an old school masculine type fragrance, but quite easy to pull off a citrus one. One that I definitely think I will review at some point on this channel because yeah, it's a good price, good value for money, and you get quite a good amount of juice. I think you can get like 120ml, 125ml bottles of this, so that will be one that I'll be reviewing next year at some point for sure. Right, a couple more to go. Right, for these last two, I thought I would change it. I've obviously mentioned fragrance brands in particular. This time we're going to go for a sort of genre of fragrance, so blue fragrances. Super, super popular. I'm bored of talking about them as much as I do because I mention them all the time, but how can't you? Because they are so popular. And the three blue fragrances I've got here, YSL, so Yves Saint Laurent Y, Bleu de Chanel, just the original, and Dior Sauvage. Honestly, I think I just need a button to press where I keep saying Dior Sauvage, save my breath, because I mention it almost every day. The fragrance clue though, which one is this fragrance? This fragrance opens with a burst of fresh bergamot and spicy pepper, giving it a clean but rugged energy. As it settles, it becomes slightly smoky and woody, with a confident masculine vibe that's made it one of the most recognizable blue fragrances in the world. It's often described as bold, attention-grabbing, and very versatile for day and night. Is that YSL, Bleu de Chanel, or everyone's favourite, Dior Sauvage? Sauvage. It had to be, didn't it? Okay then, and the last one, I thought I'd go for one of the most popular fragrance notes, or the most popular fragrance note around today, whether that's male or female fragrances. It is in everything. It's in the dry downs of many fragrances. It's starting to become even more popular in the opening of scents as well, and it's vanilla. So the three fragrances here that I've put down, which are vanilla heavy, vanilla scented fragrances: Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille, Acqua di Parma Vaniglia, and Givenchy Pie, a bit more of an old school fragrance there. So what is this fragrance though? This fragrance is warm, sweet and creamy, built around a rich vanilla note that feels smooth rather than sharp. It has a soft elegance to it, more refined than heavy, balanced with hints of citrus and floral that keep it airy instead of overly dense. It's comforting, classy, and leans more sunlit Italian desert than dark gourmand. So is that Tobacco Vanille, Acqua di Parma Vaniglia, or Givenchy Pie? For me, when I hear sunlit Italian dessert, there's only one brand we can really be talking about here, isn't it? I'm going to write it down now, but is it Tobacco Vanille, Vaniglia, or Givenchy Pie? Are you ready? And I can finally rip this sticker off after. I'm going to run out of roll here. It was Vaniglia. So there we go. That is all our questions today. So we're going to do a bit of a roundup now while I take this sticker off the machine. So there we are. That is it for today. You've got all the answers here on me and on my forehead as well. I've wasted about 80 centimeters of sticker roll, but I hope you enjoyed that quiz. How did you get on? Let me know in the comments below how many points you got there. I reckon I would have got about 7 or 8 out of 10. The ones I would have definitely struggled with would have been the Creed one. I probably would have just instantly thought Aventus, probably the Lalique one as well, and maybe even the blue fragrance one. Sauvage seems obvious, but of course those fragrances all smell very similar in my, some are a little bit more grown up, mature, but blue fragrances for me are blue fragrances. But I hope you enjoyed that quiz. Let me know if you'd like me to do something similar to that as well. Probably not involving putting stickers on my forehead, but but we can certainly think of more creative ways, and yeah, certainly be plenty more quizzes to come over the next year or two, because I love a quiz. I love a quiz, and I need to learn more about fragrances, because let's be honest, when we're talking about fragrances, it never stops. You never stop learning, and that's the best bit about them. There's plenty more to try out there. There'll be plenty more quizzes to learn more about them. But thank you very much for watching today. I'll catch you later.